Had this thing done and running for about a month now. However, last weekend it developed a noise from in here somewhere. It sounds like a bearing noise. However, I actually think it's a vacuum leak on that intake manifold. So we're going to try to figure that out. It also doesn't run well at idle anymore. It runs really rough. So that's also why I'm thinking it's a vacuum leak. But to go through everything, I've already rechecked all the valves. All my valves are fine. I'm going to pull this belt off, and then we're going to start the engine up, and we're going to see if that noise is still there. I suspect it's going to still be there. The other great thing too is my battery has died, but that was, I knew that was going to happen. That thing was, it was a donated battery, was already used, and then it sat for 2 years without being used. I'm surprised it actually lived enough to get this thing going, but we're going to have to go get a new battery anyways. Also, if it is in fact an intake manifold, I don't have any gaskets for it, so I need to go run to my stash to get those. But I'm going to start it up, and you can hear the noise. Hear how it comes and goes with the throttle? All right, so as you can imagine, that's pretty annoying. So we're gonna take the belt off, even though I'm very, very certain it's not this belt. Or anything to do with the alternator for that matter, a bearing or fan or whatnot. There for now. Do the most annoying thing ever. Jumper pack up to it. Oh, don't do that. So in theory, if I'm wrong, the noise should be gone now. All right, at least we know we're on the right track. So I'm going to put the belt back on it, start it back up, and I'm going to spray carb clean around this intake manifold, and we'll see if it smooths out, if the noise goes away. I don't know. Maybe the intake just came loose. Maybe it's as simple as that, but no idea. There it is. See how it smooths out as I spray it? So that intake base gasket is leaking. That makes life easy. I'm pretty sure I have those gaskets. I think I do. I think I have the fiber ones, which I don't prefer, not on a stock engine. But beggars can't be choosers currently. I wonder if it just came loose. Before I take it off, I'm just gonna see if they came loose. I'm gonna change it out anyways, but I'm just curious to see if it actually came loose or not. Oh, that's not loose. Oh, it did come loose. This one's loose. Please tighten up, because I don't want to repair a cylinder head right now. I think this it stripped out the head. Not the end of the world. I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, that's done. All right, looks like you get to do some cylinder head repair today. Let's take this apart. curious to see what this gasket's gonna look like. Oh, that's right, that gets full of gas, and then it drips, and then it wipes all my paint off my tins. Really like to not ruin these boots, because there we go. That should come right off now. And there it is. Where was it leak? You know, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure where it failed. The sun, so you can see. You know what I actually think it is? It's because I reused these. Well, I gotta go get parts and go to the post office, and there goes all the fuel. There it is, dripping. And hopefully we're not gonna touch that, because I don't wanna wipe the paint off. Hopefully we'll just be fine. Anyways, I'll be back once I have parts. All right, I'm back from running my errands. I bought a battery. I don't know why I told you. The gasket failed before I left, because the gasket didn't fail. It stripped the head out. The bolt pulled all the threads out. So the gasket didn't fail. The cylinder had failed. So I'm gonna have to helicoil it. That's kind of what I'm gonna do now. I hope there's enough room. I need to get a couple rags, stuff in the intake ports, and then, yeah, helicoil it. Okay, let's put the intake back on it now. Of course, I don't have another metal gasket. Always got a fiber gasket. So, I mean, it'll work. It's just, like I said earlier, I prefer the metal ones on the stock engines. The metal ones transfer heat better than these fiber ones do. And I'm not running any preheat, so you want to try to get as much heat up into this thing as possible. Prevent the fuel from falling out of the air, but it'll be fine. Okay, so a little bit of a recap. We had a noise. We figured out that it was related to vacuum on this intake. We found that the one stud that holds the intake on pulled the threads out of the head, so the intake was rocked up and it was sucking air. We took it apart, helicoiled it, put it back together. Let's see if that noise is fixed. It should be, and should run a lot better too. Look at that, what do you know? It's fixed. Oh, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next disaster.
It's a Thailand motorist.